Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Parker. I'm a psychologist here with LinkEd. I'm also a licensed specialist in school psychology with over 40 years of experience. I'm going to talk to you about ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity. I'll be discussing attention deficit disorder, what it is, and what its impact is. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a neurological condition in which the inhibitory functions of the brain are impaired. It's a brain-based disorder. It's not a choice, and that's very important to remember. There are a lot of functions of the brain, and it's the executive functions that are impaired with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. These executive functions, or higher order functions, are what control what we do, how we're able to think and focus and execute our behaviors. People divide up executive functioning a lot of different ways, and what I want to talk about with ADHD primarily is activation and inhibition. People have likened it to a car where the gases and engine is revving and the brakes are weak. I really think of it more as a steering wheel, where you have activation turning you right and inhibition turning you left, because no matter how fast you're going, you have to stay focused. You have to stay in the lane. You have to be able to navigate your world. So I want to present to you the actual means by which we diagnose. And I know it can be very boring to read from a book, but I kind of want it out there as to what the characteristics or symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity are. There are 9 criteria just related to attention and focus itself. You have to have at least 6 of the following. Often fails to give close attention to details and makes careless errors. Often has difficulty sustaining attention to task completion. Often has difficulty listening to what's spoken directly to them. Often does not follow through on instructions or fails to finish schoolwork, chores, duties, and so forth. Often has difficulty organizing tasks and activity. Often avoids, dislikes, or is reluctant to engage tasks that require sustained attention. Often loses things that are necessary for tasks or activities. Is often easily distracted by extraneous stimuli. Is often forgetful in daily activities. In the realm of hyperactivity, again, there are 9 different symptoms listed, and at least 6 of them need to be present to make the diagnosis. Often fidgets or taps hands or feet or squirms in seat. Often leaves seat in situations where you're supposed to stay seated, like in the classroom. Often runs about or climbs in situations that are inappropriate. Often is unable to play or engage in leisure activities quietly. Is often on the go, acts as if driven by a motor, unable to be comfortable being still. Often talks excessively. Often blurts out answers before the question is even finished being asked. Has difficulty waiting his or her turn, can't stand in line. Often interrupts or intrudes on others, rather impulsively.